All right. The scene opens on Jacen, waking up sweating, breathing heavily. Then it changes to Jacen walking through the halls of Avalon Cove High to his locker. Behind him, Carter and Sarah are talking.
So, did anyone ask you to dance?
Not yet.
Well, if nothing pans out between you know who, maybe you.
Chill with the soap opera, honey. I told you I'm not interested. Sorry, Barry.
Your denial has been noted.
He looks at him, exasperated. Carter smiles.
Maybe he'll ask you. You never know. I think he's growing on you.
Before she can respond,
Hey guys.
they turn to find Jacen. Sarah looks at him, smiling.
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
Hey, Jason, I heard Barry is trying out for the football team. You should, get your parents to sign and let you play. It sounds like fun.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think my dad would let me playing in the first place. Never has been.
Carter looks concerned.
What about your mom?
My mom's dead.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's fine.
Wait, Barry's trying out for football team? What is this, some kind of macho theme or something?
Suddenly, they turn to see a pickup truck keel into an adjacent space. Adam Foreman climbs out. He's wearing a Letterman's jacket. Adam is Avalon Cove High's star quarterback and all-around golden boy. Sarah rolls her eyes.
Oh, look, here comes the subtle entrance.
Jacen sees Rose standing with a group of friends. He stares at her, clearly smitten, and turns to Sarah and Carter.
See you guys in class.
Jacen heads off in Rose's direction, while Barry comes up from behind Sarah and Carter, holding up a $10 bill.
Give him 10 seconds.
5.
As Jacen approaches Rose, Barry begins counting.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh crap! 5.
As if on cue, Jacen trips, face planting into the tiles, and sends his book skittering. Sarah shakes her head.
Typical. Guys like you can't be within 5 feet of Rose. Now she's more confident in herself.
She snaps the money out of Barry's hand. Jacen scrambles for his fallen books, going for one when another hand reaches it first. He looks up into Rose's smiling face. Jacen wipes his brow, suddenly sweating. Rose reads the book cover.
A deeper look in the human psyche. I didn't realize you read stuff like this, Jacen.
Well, yeah.
What can I say? Everyone has a dark side, though.
Yeah. Oh, look. I want to say thanks for, well, being there with me. Helping me deal with Liliana's death and all.
Hey, you don't have to thank me for that. Although, you still shouldn't be so reckless. You owe me that at least.
They share a smile as they stand, but the moment is broken by Adam's arrival.
Hey, Rose. There you are.
As Adam steps towards them, Jacen stares at the Letterman's jacket.
If you could do me a big favor,
Adam pulls a flash drive from his jacket.
check over my history paper. I didn't finish until midnight, so I'm not sure how well I did.
Rose smiles as she takes the flash drive from his hand.
Don't worry, I'll give it a look.
Suddenly frustrated, Jacen clenches a fist.
Dude, are you okay? You look like you're about to get a fever.
Feeling self-conscious, Jacen decides to back away.
Oh, I'm fine.
Adam spots a stray book and picks it up.
You got one, Jace.
He tosses it to Jacen. He tries to catch it on the top of a pile, but ends up dropping the whole stack again instead. As Adam leads Rose away, she smiles back at Jacen with sympathy. The scene changes to Avalon Cove High's hallway. A lone student stands motionless, staring into a trophy case. He casually punches his fist through the glass and pulls out a framed photo. The photo features Adam and 2 other jocks smiling in muddy post-game glory.
It's payback time, Adam.
He exits the building. The scene changes to the Avalon Cove High football field. Jacen sits alone in the bleachers, staring down at the field where the football team is running plays.
What's up, Jacen?
Jacen is startled out of his daydream. He sees Barry, suited up and holding his football helmet.
You good, man? Yeah, I'm fine.
Barry looks down at the field to Rose, and then back to Jacen, as Jacen heads away. The scene changes to Jonathan's car, speeding down the narrow road, clocking in at 77 miles an hour. Jacen is revealed, standing in the school parking lot, staring at the clouds high above. He's lost in thought. As Jonathan's car hits a pothole, he desperately rams his foot onto the brakes. Jacen turns, watching in horror as the tires explode. Time seems to stand still as Jacen and Jonathan lock eyes. Final disbelief.
I could have sworn I saw you come through the explosion.
Dude, I'm not fireproof. I think.
Jacen looks back at the burning car, seeing the pluming smoke. He then looks at his own body, where there's not a burn on him. He begins to tremble. A small crowd has gathered at the accident scene. Jacen stands up. Carter smiles at him, relieved.
Jacen, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
That'd be me.
They turn to see Jonathan. His cuts and bruises are being bandaged.
Jonathan.
Sarah glares at him for a moment. Jonathan turns to Jacen.
Dude, thanks for saving my life.
No problem. I'm sure you'd have done the same.
If there's any way I can repay you.
How about you watch where you're going and pay attention when you're driving?
As Carter and Sarah lead Jacen away, Jonathan notices Jacen's clothes are burned and torn, but Jacen doesn't have a scratch on him. Jonathan starts to take it in. The scene changes to Jacen's bedroom, nighttime. Jacen stands in front of the mirror, examining himself. There's not a scratch on him. He's still wrestling with what happened at school.
Man, why is this happening to me? I just wish Mom was here. She always seemed to know what to do in this kind of situation. Wait, maybe I can go talk to Rose about it or something.
Suddenly, Jacen heads outside, slamming the door behind him. The scene changes to the juice bar, still nighttime. Rose is at the bar, drinking a fruit smoothie. As Jacen walks in, he smiles, but then Adam sits in the spot next to her, causing Rose to laugh.
Adam, come on now. Dinner will be back any second.
Come on, I'm sure she wouldn't mind me stealing you for a bit.
Well, if Sarah finds your arm wrapped around me, she might kill you.
Where is she anyway?
With Professor Mitchell.
Adam looks surprised.
What's up with that?
I don't know, something about a paper that's due or something. You know, I'm kind of worried about Jacen. He must have been pretty shooken up after saving that guy's life.
Kidding.
I wish I was. I mean, he pulled that guy out of his burning car. They say he didn't have any burn marks or anything on him, but his clothes were a bit scorched. I don't know about you. I think that's kind of cool.
Adam decides to change the subject.
Anyways, Coach said a few scouts are coming to the game on Friday.
Rose looks up from her phone at him.
That's great, Adam.
Yeah, I really want a scholarship. I'm not going to just sit in this town my entire life. I like my parents.
She looks over towards him.
That's not going to happen, okay? Look, there's more to life than just sports. I mean, you just have to find out what that is for you.
Adam smiles and watches as she unclasps the bracelet that is around her wrist.
Here, I want you to wear this on Friday.
She hands him the bracelet.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Is it like a family heirloom or something?
Sorta. My mom gave it to me before she died.
Adam looks at her in surprise, while she smiles sadly.
She said an old friend of hers, Madison, made it for her. She lives in Briarwood. My mom said to only give this to the person you care about. So, I'm giving it to you.
They share a moment, and then as Adam leans in to kiss her, Jacen turns away. It's too hard for him to watch. The scene changes to Professor Mitchell's home. Sarah, Carter, and Barry are standing around. Professor Mitchell is sitting at his desk with a concerned look on his face.
Are you sure? Are you positive that Jacen didn't get burned or anything from that explosion?
Yeah, or at least that's what it looks like. I mean, his clothes were scorched, but he didn't have any burn marks or something or anything, sir.
So, do you guys think Jacen is one of the people who's been being used by Gabriella?
Either way, we can't be sure of anything until we are certain that he's not our enemy.
I say let's keep an eye on him for now. And if he is working for Gabriella, we must stop whatever plan he has in store for Avalon Cove.
Yeah. You can't really suspect that he's a spy or something, not after what he did today.
That doesn't make any difference. When it comes to the security of the citizens of Avalon Cove, we can't bend the rules here.
Then, if he were to do something, Sarah and I would take responsibility and figure something out.
Guys, if Jason's really in danger, then I would say we keep Rose out of it for the time being.
Carter, so are you saying you'll look after him, right?
Yeah, he's my friend after all.
All right then. I'll let you three keep an eye on him for the time being until we know exactly what's going on.
You serious?
Think of it as a reconnaissance mission, but report back to me with anything that you discover.
Sarah folds her arms.
Fine, if you say so.
And excellent. Good idea.
The scene changes to the next day at Jason's house. A girl with short black hair, blue jeans, and emerald green eyes slowly approaches a seemingly unsuspecting Jacen.
It's been a while, Jace. You don't write? No call? Is there any way to treat an old friend?
Jacen wipes his face on the sleeves.
I looked you up in the student directory.
So, what do you want?
Just checking on a friend.
She
Now,
smirks.
let's see what you got.
She smirks. Emmy wastes no time, launching a swift, powerful high kick that sends Jacen tumbling back to the ground.
Normally, you have been able to dodge that easily. It seems you've grown soft.
Jacen glares at her.
Soft? Who? Me? You're out of your mind. Anyway, I don't need friends. Besides, sooner or later, they tend to let you down. They always do.
Everyone needs friends, even you. Besides, you can't fool me with your old tough guy act. I know you better than anyone. Look, I heard about Liliana, and I know how close you both have become. She was my friend too, you know.
Jacen looks over at her and then dusts himself off. The scene switches to the next day, where Carter spots Jacen as he's practicing slicing tree logs with his katana.
What are you doing here?
Jacen, I Just thought you should know that people are talking about how you saved that kid from the car. If you're hiding something, you need to tell me.
Jacen stops and turns back.
I've got nothing to hide. So you can go now.
No one's seen you for a while. It's like you vanished, and no one could find Rose either.
So, there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, of course not.
Alright then. So thanks for letting me know. I guess. Anyway, I've got things to do.
You know, we are friends. At least I consider us friends.
Well, anyway, like I said, I've got some stuff to take care of, so later, man.
Jacen looks at Carter, desperate for him to understand. Finally, he turns and heads inside of his house. As he heads inside, Emmy is standing by the door with her arms folded.
Don't give me that look. And don't start, Em. I'm not arguing with you about this.
Oh, talk. We're gonna talk about sooner or later, pal.
The scene changes to Jacen, lying down on his bed. The moon outside his window is half full. Someone knocks on his door.
Jacen? Are you there?
It's Rose. Jacen walks to his door and answers it.
Rose? What are you doing here?
I just want to talk. Are you okay?
Define okay.
I heard about what happened today at school. I just want to see if you're okay.
Yeah. It's like that's all everyone wants to talk about.
Hey, it's me you're talking to. You don't have to put up walls around me, you know.
Great. Sorry.
They share a smile, and then Rose turns to him and softly asks,
Seriously, Jacen, are you really okay?
I don't know. It just...
He looks into her eyes.
It's okay, Jacen. That's what friends are for.
Huh. So, anyway, are you going to the dance with anyone?
Yeah, I'm going with Adam.
Right. Of course.
How about you? Are you going with anyone?
Nah, I don't particularly do dances. Besides, I just figured I'd sit it out anyway.
Well, my offer still stands. If you change your mind, I'll see if you dance.
She smiles.
Good night, Jacen.
As they part, Adam is sitting in the shadows, watching.